Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Emic. Alright. Let's just hear this. There's not really going to be a full-on response, but I'm just going to clean up a few facts that you're saying. Alright.
Upgrading to Windows 7. Set aside 21 hours just in case. Can you believe this? Now,
that is pretty funny right there, though. 21 hours. Anyway, moving
they're
on.
not guaranteeing that it's going to take that long. But on Windows 7, it says here, on mid to high-end hardware, it took them just a half an hour. But a 32-bit upgrade on a mid-range machine with a 650 gig hard drive or 650 gigs of data and 40 applications, get this, 650 gigs of data and 40 applications.
Yeah, I'd have to say that's pretty bad. But, yeah. I have to say, I've installed this on Windows 7, the full install, on a Mac, so because I'm a corporate customer, so I'll have that access to that. So, fully licensed on this Mac, and it works brilliantly. Not just saying that. I'm not saying that Windows 7 is better than Mac. I'll never say that. It's probably a sacrilegious thing to say. It's like saying, I hate country music in Texas. But yeah, what I could probably say there is that, surprisingly enough, Windows 7 runs perfect on a Mac using Boot Camp, which is coming back to the old article that said that Windows Vista runs better on a Mac. Maybe these problems are just occurring on PCs, I don't know. But anyway.
Getting smaller and smaller, and the reasons for switching are getting bigger and bigger. And I know there's some of you damn Microsoft fanboys going out there going, damn, they got a lot fucking going on. You know, Microsoft ain't doing shit but robbing the customer. I mean, seriously, how much advancing the technology industry does Apple have to do before people give them fucking respect?
Yeah, right. He's going to talk about very shortly about gamers, Microsoft fanboys, and that sort of thing. Being a full-on Microsoft certified developer, I definitely agree with some points and I don't agree with some points.
You may not like Apple, but they have brought more technology, more innovation to the people than any other tech company out there. And if you can't
that is true, though. A lot of PC fanboys actually do not, well, I used to think this as well, not see that sort of thing. But this was back in the days when I was just starting on computers. I was pretty ignorant, basically. You know, you grow at a certain point when you become an IT professional that you'll know what exactly things are. So 100% right, technologies don't include just hardware. They do include software, technologically upgraded stuff. So Apple does release that sort of things. Certain APIs that they release are definitely new technologies to the industry, but they keep for themselves and they also release some as a industry standard, like for instance OpenGL, which by far has been around since the days of Half-Life 1 and all those. Okay, just going back to that game point, I've missed it in there somewhere. But anyway, I was going to continue on. Alright, Half-Life 1. Alright, back in those days, back in the 95 days of Command & Conquer and Age of Empires 1 and 2, OpenGL was supported completely on Windows. You had a choice between DirectX and OpenGL, and guess what was the best graphical usage on these games were? OpenGL. You'd go on Counter-Strike, you'd go on Half-Life, you'd switch it straight to OpenGL. Why? Because it was faster than DirectX at the time. And when the new millennium came pretty much into it, 2000, you would see all the games just fade out the support for OpenGL. So yeah, OpenGL is such a much better platform for games. And topic on games again, there are a lot of new games that developers are coming out with that will come out in the next few months and come out in the next couple of well, next year even, that will support OpenGL. One of the most acclaimed games that will be coming out is StarCraft 2. That will have complete and utter OpenGL and DirectX support, which means you'll have Windows and Mac support in the same box. Mainly because StarCraft, they're the same makers for StarCraft 2 are the same makers for World of Warcraft and Warcraft 3 and blah blah. EA are starting to go down that track as well with their Command & Conquer 3, Red Alert 3, all Mac supported. They're probably even going to do that with Command & Conquer 4 when it comes out. EA have a long history of Mac support at the moment. So yeah, I'd have to say that the whole gamer argument, no, it's not going to happen at some point. The more thing that's going to happen in Mac is the fact that they're just going to sit down and say, I can customize my PCs. Now, at a lot of rates, yeah, sure, you can customize your PC. I've been there. I've built a hell of a lot of custom PCs in my time, and you can probably go through my videos and I'll even show a dedication to my final custom PC that I ever built. But no more. I've pretty much had enough of building fucking PCs. But yeah. Anyway, moving on.
Be theirs, so they just take it, and then they want to turn around and jump on Linux for stealing some of their software, huh? Give me a fucking break. Any of you all who support Microsoft are just a bunch of corporate fucking drones, and you can say that about me all you want, but at least I'm...
No. Don't say we're corporate drones. Alright. There is many reasons why Microsoft products are being used in the corporate world. It's not all Microsoft Office. There's CAD. Now, the engineering company I work for uses CAD and uses certain 3D modeling software and certain other software that I really would not like to mention that you can't actually achieve or get on Mac for engineering and design type 3D modeling stuff, architectural design. So there are certain things also for developers like me that you have to stick with Microsoft to do stuff with. For instance, SQL Server. SQL Server is by far the most used for extensive amounts of databases. And the other role here is, of course, Visual Studio. This is probably the only well-known Microsoft product that you have to use to develop Microsoft applications and certain XML capabilities. Unfortunately, a lot of the invoicing applications and ERPs, the current ERP that's being used in the company is pretty much uses a web interface that will only work on Internet Explorer for the fact that it uses SharePoint, and yes, that's not seems to be supported on Firefox or even or Safari, which is annoying, and you do have to stick with the Microsoft products like IE for that. But yeah, don't call us corporate drones. We use Microsoft products for a reason.
I'm supporting a fucking company that produces good goddamn products. Oh wait.
Alright, yes, Mac do make good products. But yet, we're not convinced yet for the corporate world.
10.